Hi, today we're going to be talking about the First Grade Intervention Kit 2.0, adding and subtracting up to 10. I am going to play the role of the teacher or the volunteer giving the intervention, and Mr. Dower, Andy, is going to be our student today. Hi Andy, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great.
Good.
Okay, so in order to do this kit, you're going to need to have your direction sheet, which tells you exactly what to do. You're going to have a recording sheet, which before we start, I'm going to write Andy's name on here and the date, and then you'll need to have the materials that we use. So the first thing is to, for a warm-up, just count back and forth by 2s, 5s, or 10s. So Andy, which one would you like to count by today?
Let's do 5s.
Okay, so we're just going to count for up to 30 seconds.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
And we're going to go back and forth.
Okay. 5,
10,
15,
20,
25,
30.
35.
Excellent. And then we would just continue for up to 30 seconds, and then on the recording sheet I would go and write down, okay, so here's the date, and we counted by 5s up to whatever number they made it to in 30 seconds. Okay, so after the warm-up, then we're going to use the fact triangle sheet that looks like this, and the number strips. And we're going to let Andy pick one of the strips. Okay, Andy. Here we go. Okay, so we have a 10, a 6, and a 4. And on the fact triangles, we always put the largest number at the top, and then we put the two smaller numbers on either corner. It doesn't matter. So Andy, would you write those down, please, on the fact triangle? Perfect. So now we have our numbers. So can you write an addition sentence using 6, 4, and 10?
6 plus 4 equals 10.
Now this intervention could be with just one student, or it could be with 2 or 3. So if there was another child, we would ask them to write a different sentence. But since it's just Andy and I, Andy, can you write another one using addition?
4 plus 6 equals 10.
Excellent. We switch the order. It still makes 10, doesn't it? Okay, how about, is there a subtraction sentence that you can write?
10 minus 4 equals 6.
Perfect. And is there one more?
10 minus 6 equals 4.
And then we have our entire fact family. Perfect. Okay, so the closing is just to take the bag of chips and let one of the students, and we just have Andy here, so he gets to dump them all out. Woohoo. Trying to keep them on the table. Okay, Andy, and then lay them all flat.
Okay.
And we want to see if this makes 10, because making 10 is a really crucial strategy in first grade. So Andy, how many red chips are there?
5.
Perfect. Would you write 5 in the chart? And this is what the chart looks like that you'll be using. Red chips plus yellow chips, and then we see if it makes 10. Okay, and how many yellow chips do we have?
Also 5.
Okay, so how much is that equal to?
10.
Perfect. And if Andy struggled with that, if he had the wrong answer, then we would go back and we would count the chips. We could either count on, say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or if they struggled with that, we could start all the way over and count by ones. And that's this intervention.